Grief retreats. They're becoming a popular option for those dealing with loss. Michelle Walter started supporting other widows on them after travel helped her. Thanks so much for joining us, because before you sent me this pitch for this interview, I had never heard of a grief retreat before, and now it's like I'm seeing so much about them. They're so helpful.
Yes, they are. Thank you very much for having me, first of all.
Mm-hmm. So you got into this business in a tragic way. Your husband died of COVID.
Yes. I lost him during the pandemic. We both got sick, actually. And he fought in the hospital on a ventilator for about 2 months, and then we had to let go of him. And I found in my own grief journey, it was a very lonely and unsupported place, especially for midlife women. And so I decided that I was going to develop a hub where I could support women through this journey and kind of help them get through it smoother than I had to navigate on my own.
Because you were telling me that right after your husband's death, you just took off to Vancouver.
I did, 8 days.
On your own.
8 days.
And you didn't realize at the time that kind of solo travel was a bit of a grief retreat of your own.
I had no idea that grief retreats were even a thing back then. All I knew is that I needed space to breathe. I needed to just be Michelle. I didn't want to hear sorry for your loss. Nobody in Vancouver knew I was a widow. They didn't know I was grieving. They didn't know I suffered a loss. I could just be and breathe and reconnect with myself. Mm-hmm. So it was really therapeutic and life-changing for me.
And you've gone on a number of solo retreats on your own.
Now it is
one to Jamaica. You sent us some video from that.
Yes, it's now a ritual for me, solo travel. Like you said, I just came back from Jamaica, 2 weeks on my own. It was beautiful. I did bubble baths and massages and went for walks on the beach and watched the sunset. I journaled, meditated. I did all of that on my own time, my own schedule. And solo travel is very therapeutic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What makes it therapeutic?
I think it's the reconnecting with yourself, right? Being able to be alone with your thoughts, your emotions, and process what you're going through without any pressure, or that pressure that we get sometimes to move on after time has passed. So, yeah.
Right. And the more structured ones, where maybe you're going on a retreat with a group of people who have also experienced loss.
Yes.
It's not meant like you're going to go on one and you're going to be all better.
No, if you're expecting to just go on a retreat and come back healed, that's not at all what happens. What happens is it's a door opening towards the beginning of your healing journey, right? It gives you a different perspective on your grief and your emotions, and just helps you to move forward in a positive way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because of financial concerns as well. If you're newly widowed, perhaps maybe you can't travel. So I can imagine maybe just getting into another town, getting into another area close to your neighborhood kind of thing would be also beneficial.
Yes. Now you can, if you want, jump on a plane and go somewhere. That works. But there are many options right here in Canada, in Ontario for that matter. And I would suggest, if somebody was looking to do something like this, grief travel or retreat, and they didn't know where to start, consider, do you want to do solo? Do you want to do the like structured group one? Or do you have to, your budget also? Because like you said, when you're a widow, you go from 2 incomes to single income household now. So that has to be considered. Mm-hmm. And a location, like I said, you do not have to leave Canada. There are many options right here, and especially right here in Ontario.
Okay, thanks so much for sharing your journey with us, because I'm sure it's not like grief isn't linear, right? It can come back and kind of hit you when you least expect it.
Absolutely.
So very brave of you for coming in and for helping other women as well. So we'll get the links to your company, Elevate and Empower Inc. Up on our website at chch.com/morninglife.
Thank you.